The hits just keep coming for the 49ers here on the first day of the open tampering period of free agency in 2023. This time, it's on the offensive side of the ball. The 49ers, according to Adam Schefter, have agreed to terms with quarterback Sam Darnold. This is good news for the 49ers. It's a definite improvement at the QB3 position. 49ers have struggled there last year with Josh Johnson at the end of the season. But you look at this for the 49ers, this is a good move. Like I said, it's an upgrade over what they had last year at the end of the season. Darnold was originally the third pick in the 2018 draft by the New York Jets. Unfortunately, though, he'd win only 13 games over the first 3 seasons of his career there in New York. The former USC Trojan was traded during the 2021 offseason, shortly after former 49ers defense coordinator Robert Saleh was named the head coach of the Jets. Starving for a quarterback, the Carolina Panthers took him off the Jets' hands, sending the New York a 2021 sixth-round pick and a second and fourth-round picks in last year's draft to obtain the quarterback. But another down season in 2021, and Darnold was replaced by Baker Mayfield and P.J. Walker to begin the 2022 season. Darnold got another chance, though, after Mayfield was benched due to poor play early on, and then Walker was injured. And like I said, he went out there, he made the most of the opportunity. Carolina had started off the season just 3-8, and he was able to turn that around and take them to a 4-2 record over their final 6 weeks of the season. Darnold finishing the year completing just 58.6% of his passes. He had 140 total passes with 7 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, but that doesn't really even tell the whole story, because during this time when he was able to turn this around for the Panthers, getting them back into playoff position, in the first 5 starts, Darnold had 7 touchdown passes with only 1 turnover. If he can bring that kind of play to the 49ers as the number 3 quarterback, that is, like I said at the beginning of this, a huge upgrade for San Francisco at the back end of their depth chart. And that's important because if you look at Kyle Shanahan's tenure in San Francisco, in 6 seasons, the 49ers have used at least 3 quarterbacks 4 times. You just look at last season, what happened to the 49ers. That was just a disaster overall at the quarterback spot in terms of injuries. Trey Lance making it through just 5 quarters before going down. And then Jimmy Garoppolo stepped in, played probably one of the better seasons of his career to this point. He made 10 starts before an injury against Miami took him out. That brought in the rookie Brock Purdy, who kind of lit everything on fire and really changed the narrative around the 49ers quarterback position. We'll see how that all plays out this season as Purdy's trying to recover from the UCL surgery that he had just on Friday. But you look at that, Purdy went out there 6 plays into the game against the Eagles. He goes down with an injury. Josh Johnson has to come in, and then he gets knocked out in the early portion of the second half. 49ers at that point were already toast for the most part, so Purdy was forced to come back in even though he couldn't throw the ball. So you look at this signing for the 49ers, though, Sam Darnold coming to the 49ers, this makes a ton of sense. Darnold, you look at him, and there's some questions for sure about him, but he's never really played with a coach that has a scheme quite like Kyle Shanahan. Shanahan has the ability to bring out the best in quarterbacks, and if Darnold has anything left in the tank, this could be a bonus for him as well. 49ers are going to have a really young quarterback room between Trey Lance and Brock Purdy, and now Sam Darnold. You have 3 quarterbacks under the age of 25. And I don't think the 49ers are done at quarterback just yet. Expect for them to make a move during the draft to pick up another quarterback. They're not going to go throughout this entire offseason with just 2 quarterbacks running things during practices. I would expect a rookie to be brought in at some point during the draft. Who knows what round, but look for the 49ers to add 1 more quarterback prior to the start of training camp and before the start of on-field activities around the May timeframe. So there you have it. The 49ers and Sam Darnold agreeing to terms. The quarterback now coming to the 49ers, a former first-round pick in the 2018 draft, the number 3 overall, heads to the 49ers to most likely be number 3 and compete for that backup spot. There you go. That's the latest with the 49ers. If you want more, just keep it locked in here to Inside the 49ers with Jack Hammer. Please, before you leave, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be bringing you all of the most up-to-date information on the 49ers free agency as it occurs. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in. Take care, and we'll be back with you soon.